Oh, yeah. A little bit more in this way. There we go. What to play? Music-wise. I know I'm playing game-wise. Always the same shit. What's up, AJ? What's up, Corey? Oh my god, ain't no master. Appreciate the kind words, though. I wish you're doing open lobbies today. I'm so used to doing open lobbies because we did it like the whole 2v8 and then the whole whatever that last was. Pistons play tonight. Who the Pistons play again? What's this? They play the Atlanta Hawks. Is Trae Young back? How do you sprain his MCL? What's up, Manette Panda? I think so, like Fox 3. Trae Young is not back yet. Big Sag. Apparently, they've been playing better without him anyway. That's what people have been saying. Yeah, that was funny. When I updated to Windows 11, it didn't have my old background. And this was in... Ooh, we have daily login awards. Did this start today? Does it go for all of December? Is that what it is? Let's go. Me, likey. Ooh. I have most of those. Do I have all of them? No, I don't. Hey, I can spend shards on them. Yep, okay. Nice. Hey, what's up, J-Bar? Survivor. Can't use perks yet. Gotta be jumpsuit Jake. Oh, yeah. I love this song. It's funny hearing it so many times. It's just a meme song that it grew on you. Or grew on me, I should say. Remember how it'd always just be the one part where he was like flying in space? You'd see someone like slip and fall like this, and then they'd turn that into like a GIF, and they'd be like flying across the space. What's up, Edom? Edom Justo? I'm sorry, Edom Justo, maybe. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. Oh, and this is a Hyphen Man HE1000X XE SE. Thank you, Audio 46. Back when I bartended on 47th Street. miss bartending in Times Square. That shit was fun. I hated serving, though. Serving was no fun. Yeah, people like different stuff. Like, there's people that like serving more than bartending. Like, just like I was saying, how driving's laid back. Problem with serving was, like, all the problems you run to was never... I mean, not never. It's not like you wouldn't make mistakes. You make mistakes. Oh, it's plague. I want to find something to greed. Damn it. Damn it. Greed it. Wanted her to swing again. I could throw those, but... No, I couldn't have thrown that. I lied. We could have medium vaulted the window in the first place, but I wanted her to double back. I wanted to reset the whole thing. Yes, I'm not infected. First I was like, don't touch me. I was like, wait, I'm not infected, actually. My hands are not warm. This is hilarious. Dude, the games when you first play on like Monday, when you haven't played since Friday, those are the funniest games. Oh, God. Yeah, you can't even turn your camera right. Yep, that's actually not why I wear Jumpsuit Jake, but that's another reason Jumpsuit Jake is fun. On the first game or two, I just want to play until I didn't play like a dumbass. Stub your toe, big goofy turnaround, shit like that. Usually takes like 2 games. Sometimes I forget to switch off them though, and I end up playing like 3 or 4. I'm like, fuck, I'm still playing Jumpsuit Jake. Let's go. Is Thanetta a plague perk, or is that a Legion perk? It works great on both, but... Because Thanetta's really not that great. But it's not bad on Legion or plague. Birdman sounds. Oh, have you seen Birdman, the movie? I think I have... What's the 3 levels of scene partner for the Steagle? I was like, my Steve could run it, I think, but probably only level 1. Oh. I didn't even mean to crouch there. That'll happen on warm-up games too. I've done times where I actually just try to crouch, but the paddle right above my crouch button is the same button, and I'll try to slam crouch too hard, and I'll end up vaulting. And I'm like, that was what I was trying not to do. That'll happen sometimes anyway, because you wanna sell it as jerky as possible, you know. So I'll literally like slap it with my middle finger like that. But sometimes I'll hit the crouch button, which is the other paddle right above it. What's up, Beck? Going pretty good. Now watch the Pistons play tonight. That's my team. Aw, Steve. The real Lunchbox. Is there another streamer named Lunchbox? Lunchbox to me, because I'm an old head, it would be that Halo player. Fuck. Well, this is Bade. Oh shit, she's right there too. Oh yeah. This is basically the shortest stream that can be, is when the Pistons play at 7. Because when they play at 7, then it's probably a weekday at home. Because even if they play on Friday, which is still a weekday, and they play, it's usually 7:30, even if it's in Detroit. What's up, Jiggy? The puking noises are perfect for this. Am I gonna end up running face first into... Oh shit. Over here. I did not want to go anywhere. This is like the perfect warm-up chase that we needed. Oh damn, I fucked up. No! But that's what I mean by the stubbing toe. And why you need to warm up chases. I was like, damn it, we're doing good, and then I stubbed my toe. God damn it. But then I can blame Jumpsuit Jake right now. Because it's the first game on. It wasn't my fault, it was Jumpsuit Jake. Then when it's not Jumpsuit Jake, it's like, damn it! I have no excuse. Except for just dumbass. I tried to turn that corner too tight and stubbed me toe. Is skill issue, but on the warm-up game, we can blame it on the warm-up game. Nice. Gotta get refocused because I kind of just assumed this was over. Who do most people play with Jake? I don't know what else to put on him. He's got the Attack on Titan skin. Jake actually probably has tons of skins, right? And then Tinkalore. Here come Le Tinkalore. Le Tinkalore. Oh shit. It was not Tinkalore. They didn't come to tinkle on us, but they did tinkle on us, though. Where is the other one? Somebody is on a generator with a good amount of progress. And I know not where it is. Killing out here. Oh, fuck! Face plant. Holy shit. This is what I blame on Jumpsuit Jake. Glad that shit didn't happen in Chase. I mean, it did, but nowhere near that bad. God, miss DBD. Mondays are the funniest day to play DBD. You never get to play on Saturdays and Sundays. And it's like, yay! Get time to play some games. I just didn't want it to give me a skill check. Where are the other two gens at? I'm gonna go that way. Big goofy turn around. It didn't matter though. Hey, we could have thrown that though. Let's go. I probably should have thrown that actually. I was so worried about my positioning. The big goofy turnaround did not affect it. We could have thrown this positioning wise. But like I said, I probably should have, considering the scenario. This is when it's like selfish to greed. No. Hard tunnel with a sheep build. That was what the other survivor said. What was my thingy I need to get done? Oh, just that many unhooks. I see. Yeah, I should have thrown that pallet. I just wanted to warm up. Drunk? Yeah, I should have. It don't matter. It's a fucking video game. I like talking trash, but I'm too lazy to right now. So I kick back and play some serve. We're trying to explain to people every now and then. And it's like, yeah, you don't have to look at your screen half of the time. You're like sitting there holding the A button on the gen. Yeah, but the warm-up games are the best. I stubbed my toe the first chase and Big Goofy turnaround the second chase. Now, to be fair, I said it didn't affect it because we had the positioning, and I was just being selfish, not throwing the pallet. But at the same time, they might... well, then they might not have swung if we had the extra different distance from the Big Goofy turnaround not happening, you know? Then they might not have swung because, you know... You were like, then we would have had the distance and they would have whiffed. And it's like, well, that's not guaranteed. The sweatiest flight's known to man. But then you can sit there talking trash. Not after the game. I never really give a shit about post-game. I think it's funny when other people say shit on Killer or Survivor, but that's the problem too, is you gotta be in until the very end if you want to see what Killer has to say. And most of the time I just get out. Just like I did. I just saw like what they said as I was trying to find the leave button. They said like 3 things, but that was the one line I read as I was trying to get to the thing out of the corner of my eye. That was funny. Easy. Easy lol. Although I don't think we can type in anymore. Yeah, we can't. I used to type it just like that. Whenever we wouldn't actually load in the game. Easy lol. Yep, send that in for the world record. That was indeed the fastest W. Because we were just that goated. Our pain. I feel like if you play Killer, the sweatiest is late night in general. Once you get to like midnight or later, Killer just gets so sweaty. When you're playing as Killer, it's like all you get is Swift's late night. Iron Hardy, thanks for the follow, mate. I appreciate it. Right? Love MJ. This playlist isn't big enough anymore. It's sad. I was like, it's all over the place, but not enough all over the place. It's got a lot of MJ, though. He's definitely one of my favorites. But it used to be like almost 1,300 songs. And then I tried to put another song on the playlist, and it was like, must take this off the cloud or whatever. I was like, that's fine. It's on this computer anyway. And all of a sudden, it went down to like 250 songs. I don't know what happened. And I'm like, damn it. I've been too lazy to go back adding a bunch of songs. I did for like one night, and I was like, whatever. Like Daft Punk, I keep forgetting. I need to go add a bunch of Daft Punk, but like I said, I keep forgetting. And here I'm sitting again. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to add a bunch of Daft Punk. There's other artists too that I just like haven't gotten to yet. Because all I did was I just think of artists off the top of my head. I'm like, who are my favorite artists? And you just like pile them on in there. But it also, for how much Opeth I have, the playlist needs to be much bigger. Not just Opeth, there's other artists too, but needs to be bigger to balance it out. Opeth, I love Opeth. I love that they have a lot of like 12-minute long songs basically. When the playlist isn't big enough to balance all those, I hate skipping those songs. But it's like we just listened to a 12-minute Opeth song yesterday. You know, that's when it's like, damn it, playlist is not big enough yet. I hate skipping songs. Because whenever it's like, well, if you're skipping the song, it shouldn't be on the playlist. And it's like, no, it's just like when the playlist gets big enough to balance it all out. Plus, you could have two songs that like just don't go into each other, you know. Like listening to Sound of Silence going into like Sick by Slipknot. You know? And it's not like, well, that means Sick shouldn't be on the playlist. It's like, yes, Sick should. It's not coming after Sound of Silence. Because you put it on random. Opeth going into Tupac works a lot. That's the best. I remember multiple times getting at the end of like a long Opeth song and then going right into a Tupac song and being like, yes, this is perfect. I know, aerodynamic. I literally need like 20 Daft Punk songs on there. At least. That's the problem. I need to go back and do it. But I always end up spending time on other stuff. Oh, shit. What was my tone? Oh, I just need to unhook survivors, right? Or take protection hits. The plague lingering effect. I hadn't thought about this. You don't see plagues often. Hey, what's up, Kaz? Maybe we can follow Kaz. Kaz is awesome peeps. What's up, Tuxo? What is going on? Around the world, around the world. Dude, they just have so much good shit. They shall run. Oh, they were there. That is where I'm going, though. Run, main. I shall try to hold them off here momentarily. I think you're respected enough. I definitely won't make it this time. I would not have been able to throw that even if I wanted to. Ooh. I could throw this one. Aw, wanted to respect it because I wanted to jump to that window. But he made us have to throw the pallet. Oh, we could have. Our positioning's good. Even though we had like 2 big turnarounds in there. But it kind of didn't matter in this case because of the shape of it. I had to run it diagonally, so turning around that way didn't really matter. Hey, let's go. Aw, I was just thinking, I'm like, is the Charlie Brown Christmas playing anywhere? Whenever I think of a Christmas tree, I can't think of it without thinking of the Charlie Brown one. I can't remember the last time I saw that. I don't know what it's streaming on. Is that like Apple? That's probably what it's on. That's probably why I haven't seen it for a while. These are all gone already. I am getting tunneled. Oh, 2 for 2 on the copy pasta killers. Oh, this is already fake. Oh, that's fake too. Why is he not blowing it up? Aw, somebody just tunneled their way to the wrong MMR and not know how to use their power. Aw. Isn't this game so survivor-sided? Hey, Northy, please don't get me off this. They are just going to come right back. I made a video exactly about this specifically. Do not unhook people too early. Because this exact reason. Literally have to throw this. No, they already threw the main building pallets despite not getting tunneled. Which is another reason I told people not to do that. That pallet's fake. This pallet here is fake. And I'm the one getting tunneled. And both of these pallets are fake. This is why... That's exactly why I made that video too. I made a video called The Biggest Mistake Survivors Make, especially in solo queue, and it's unhooking too early. The funniest thing is, killers would be like, oh, I'm capitalizing on those survivors' mistakes. Keep telling yourself that, bud. And then the first swift they run into, this game's so survivor-sided. I'm definitely not misusing my power, giving up 3 gens on 1 chase to a bunch of solo queues. Hey, what Survivor does North you want me to play? Yep, our very first chase, both pallets were already thrown. Still got shit on, though. Tells me. Let's go with Steeb. I want to see, because we were just talking about this. Does he have the... I want to see how it actually works. What's it called? I always wanted to call it Steagle. What's the name of this perk? Scene Partner. What does level 1 work like? And I want to see the killer's aura, though. Aw. I wish he was number 3, though. So it's 40 seconds. What's tier 3? Oh, I'm gonna just ready out.
Feels like a full moon night. It's gonna be busy.
What is the difference? Fuck. I'm playing Steve, but I just want to look this up really fast. Oh, it's 4, 5, and 6. I see. I kind of like Perkless Steve more, though. And there's level 1 Steagle. Let's get ourselves another item. You can't log in. Oh, it's not Tuesday. First thing I did was go to look at the time. I was like, oh, it's probably the Steam login. Because it's really weird. Every Tuesday, Steam shuts down, and it won't kick you out of a game. And it won't... Like, the hard one to explain is if you're in a lobby. Because even I've had times where I searched, and like 5 seconds after I searched, to kick me out. But I've also had times where if queues weren't like absolutely instant, I searched, and then it still let me sit there searching for like 30 seconds after Steam went down anyway, and somebody was like, I can't get in, and I'm like, oh, I must be like queued up already. So I think once the game has you in a queue, it won't take you out either. But Steam has that on Tuesdays, and it's like around 6. I usually play Guitar Hero. But I'll play like one song or two. Depends on how late. Like, if I'm in a game and I get out of the game and it's like 6:11-ish, and it goes down, I'm like, all right, we have time for like one song. But sometimes I'm in around like 6:05 and I'm in the lobby, and then it kicks me out, and I'm like, oh, fuck. We have time for 2 songs at least. Or like one super long song. I think the last time I had all that time, we played that Freddie Hampton song. I was not listening to too much Freddie Hampton, but that one song was really epic. It's a live version of the song. Ooh, Houndmaster. This is the first killer I tell people when people are like, how do you get better against certain killers? I'm like, well, the best thing you can do is play as that killer. And Houndmaster is the first one I think of, because... Oh, shit. Hey. I don't know if we make it, though. Don't you see my aura? Oh, damn. But this right here, exactly, the mistake I was making. Houndmaster is the first thing I think of. I was like, you don't, like, see any. And I was like, I need to play as Houndmaster. But I was kind of thinking she was going to do, since she sent the dog this way, I was thinking she was going to double back and cut me off over here. But she didn't. She just let me mind game myself. Hey! Wait, why is my alert box not working? Huh. Hey, thanks for the raid though, mate. I don't know. It's supposed to play like a song. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. That Space Jam song, but I don't know what happened. I gotta remind myself to look at that later. Thanks for the raid though, mate. Were you playing DBD? I'm assuming, but you know what they say when you assume. Might get forced into second phase here. Oh, fuck. Yeah, the only first chase I don't like is Oni. Because remember a few games ago when I was like, I should have thrown that, but I was being selfish trying to... Can you just heal me, please? Oh, solo queue kills more than fucking killer does. Like, what the fuck is going on there? Look, I saw a chest out here. My aunt, guys. What was I wanted? You know, it's funny when I miss more than perks when I started using them on Norella. It's not even the perks, it's the fucking medkit. Having just one medkit in solo queue helps tremendously. Aw. Damn it. For some reason, I always forget. I feel like this is a kill you actually have to throw pallets against. Like in scenario like that. She gets hit by the dog, but she has a lot of distance. I'm gonna run this way. I still don't know if I was the one being followed or not. That's what I was kind of hoping, is I was one being followed. Because I had a big head start and I wanted to loop that Scooby-Doo butthole. Oh my god. I haven't made that video yet. That's sad. I mean, I've made the Scooby-Doo video. That's what we call that loop. I'm like, am I running away from the problems or towards? Run, main. Oh, yeah. How many items I got, Steve? That's why I really need it. This is a bad idea. I have to split off. Is she coming this way? See, this I always wanted this to happen, to have a killer with a we have a big head start, but they want to keep coming after us. So when I started laughing when we got the big head start, and then I ran up and I could hear, we jumped down, and I was coming this way. I think I ran them into somebody else though. But they could have been not after me, and I could have been essentially in front of the person they were chasing the whole time, to be fair. Because by the time I came out, I thought they were in here and they were outside, and I was like, oh. But we call it the Scooby-Doo butthole because it's in the middle of that Scooby-Doo loop that I have a video on. And the hole right there, if you have a big head start, you can jump down the hole, vault that window, run up the stairs. If you have a big head start, you can jump down the hole again, vault that window, run up the stairs again. Do Scooby-Doo once or twice. If the killer mind games himself while you're doing Scooby-Doo, you can jump down the hole. That was what I really was trying and hoping for when I played on that first chase in Scooby-Doo. Because we got the dog to miss, but I was hoping that the killer would cut us off the other way, and I was going to try to run to the hole. But they didn't. They just let us mind game ourselves. And they said, haha, gotcha. It's like, damn it. Right here. Scooby-Doo butthole. They'll go on the outside? Because I am also on Death Hook, but... Oh, God. Hey, chase me this way, actually. It's good. Staying here is going to be a big mistake, I think. We got lucky there. Open lobbies date are on Wednesdays and Fridays. It is kind of sad. I was thinking the same thing. Because we've been doing open lobbies for a while because we're doing open lobbies the whole 2v8. And I was thinking the same thing right when we started. I was like, oh, we're not doing open lobbies. But yeah, usually open lobbies are on Wednesdays and Fridays. Even when I'm in killer main era, which I'm saving up for. I want all my killers to be P10. They're all P5. And almost half of them are P6. I'd say. Aw. Never get to find a chest. If she's getting chased, this is the opportunity. They're on first hook. Problem is getting them out of the corner is what's going to be hard. Are they guarding the door? Oh, God! Well, I didn't expect that. Are they insidious, do you think? Gotta love this game. This game's awesome. We lost this game already, too. They even got the 5th hook. They went into 2nd. I wouldn't mind trading. But where I got hit, I didn't think I would have been able to trade. No. I should have looked for a chest item to add to the Steve. Good stuff. They're a controller. Good shit. And they were playing nice. That's what I was talking about. They already got the 5 hooks. And they had 6, actually. How many items do we have? I haven't added this up in a minute. 6, 14, 21, 26, 29, 32, 36, 42, 47, 251, 258, 510, 544, 547, 675, 719. Oh my god. 719, 846, 846. Oh my god. This is getting too hard. 846. This is going to be 1039. Yeah, 1039. 1063. 167. 1067. 1070. 1076. 1086. 1087. Oh my god. I'm just gonna put this down here. So I can leave that here and then add these ones, right? 36 plus what, 91, right? 91, 105, 116, 158, 200, 210, yeah. 210, 256, 269. 269 plus 41 is 310, right? Plus 310. So that's 1397. I got 1397 items on Steve. So the reason we're adding this up, somebody asked, I was like, we haven't added it up in a little bit. So almost 1400. But I haven't spent any blood points on Steve. P0 level 1. So the only way you can get items is if you find it in a match and escape with it. Funny thing is, you get add-ons, and it took me a while to figure out how I was getting add-ons. Because this happens very little. Like, I don't have that many add-ons, obviously. And I was like, but then somebody gave me a purple med kit with the syringe and the gel dressings, and the killer disconnected, and I was like, oh, I didn't get to use it. I was like, wait. And then I looked, and there they were. So if the killer disconnects when you're holding an item with add-ons, you get to keep it. So that's how I got some add-ons. Took me forever to figure that one out. Also, Kap'n. Thanks for the subscription, mate. I'm sorry I don't know what's going on with the alert box. Yeah, something happened to my alert box. I don't know what's going on. It worked in the beginning. I'm so sorry though, mate. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why the alert box isn't working. Oh, let me take this off though. Play with some perks so I can help the team. Yeah, look at this shit. And get some blood points. I am perk dependent now. Until somebody wants me to play another, you know. But eventually I want to make a video about, hey, Paley Bell. I met Paley Bell. She's really nice. I met, because I always want more people to try DBD out, but I know people are like, you have to buy all this DLC and stuff, and I think this is an amazing build, and these are all common perks. So we did the math, right? And you'd only have to level your survivor up to level 30. Not prestige 36, but blood web level 30, right? Because you get a perk every single blood web. So sometimes 2 in the early going, I think. So it might be less than that. At latest, it'd be by level 30, right? Which is like a night or 2 worth of playing, really. And you would be able to run this build exactly like this. Level 3, level 3, level 3, because you wouldn't have any other perks. There's 8 total common perks for Survivor. And if you picked whatever of the base kit survivors you had, in the game, because I was gonna do something with open-handed, because I thought Ace was base kit, but he's only base kit on Xbox or something like that. And it was like, damn it. And so I just decided to go all common perks, and I am trying to keep track of times where like having one of these perks really helped out or saved. But what survivor do you want me to play, Kap'n? I'm on NA East, Lauren. Yeah, Pale Bell's so good. I like that she has accompaniment. It sounds fucking amazing.
I have no interest in dying today.
The thing is, I have to remember to use the build. It's like I keep forgetting I have Kindred, so when the person gets hooked, I just know where they're gonna get hooked-ish, and I keep forgetting to look and get value and see where the killer's going. The other thing that I didn't realize, I hadn't used perks in years, and years ago when I was using Kindred and Will Make It, I was using Kindred to know where the killer was coming from to avoid the killer so that I could unhook and use Will Make It to heal. But now I'm more experienced, and when I'm using Kindred, I'm actually going to the hook less because I can see where the other spires are. I'm like, oh, one of them will go get the unhook, you know? But that's the good thing, is a lot of times, like, they'd be on the other side of the map, right? And I wait till the last second, usually. Not like the absolute last second, that's cutting it too close, but you want to get, like, some gen done, right? And then go, and that's what I'm talking about. Usually wait a little bit, and then start running, but then you'll get halfway across the map, and then they get unhooked, so you have to, like, run all the way back to the gen, and that takes, like, 20 seconds. And you're like, dang, I ran 20 seconds out of the way, they got unhooked, and I ran 20 seconds back. That could have been 40 seconds on the gen. But that's Kindred value. But like I said, because of that, I'm not healing people. I'm not getting as many unhooks, really. And it's like, but I still think they work perfectly. There are some things I think are a little bit strong, right? I'm like, huh. Or I kind of wish it wasn't. Like the vaulting 9% faster with resilience. And I was expecting to run, but we'll make it. See what if this is the difference here. If she comes back. Oh, it was not. Okay. That's the thing. Deja Vu is kind of strong, specifically because the aura reading. See, I even forgot to look where she went last time, didn't I? Or did I remember to look last time? Oh my god, these gens are fucking flying. And it literally feels like I'm getting so much value off of this shit. I know where the killer's going. I can see who else is there. I'm going for the unhook this time. Funny thing is, I'll be able to see now with Kindred when somebody else is doing the same thing I would do, where they're like running across the map to get the unhook, and you're like, "No, I got it." That was funny.
I'm here for you.
Rumors about 2. I miss it too. I haven't proposed because you know when people want it to be permanent, but obviously that'll create a ton of issues. You gotta have solutions if there's gonna be a ton of issues to something you want, right? And obviously on paper this would be mine, but I wish they would bring 2v8 to be permanent and make it free to play for survivors, right? So if you wanted to get a friend to try DBD out, they're like, yeah, just download, play some 2v8, you know? But they can't play killer in the 2v8. If they want to play killer, they have to buy DBD. Or if they want to play the 1v4, they have to buy DBD. It would be awesome to be like, hey, and it would help the killer queue times. And, like, I know the 1v4 queue times would still be slow at first because there'd be a lot of 1v4 peeps playing in the 2v8. But that novelty would wear off if it was around all the time. And the population would never die down since it would be free to play. But the one problem to that I don't have a solution for, that people are like, yeah, but DBD already has a cheater problem, and that would just make it easy, or, like, way easier. And it would just be overrun by cheaters, and it's like, yeah, that sucks. They would just be, like, cheating survivors every single game. She got resurgence too. Because if I was going to run DLC, I would probably switch We'll Make It with the Arella perk, Resilience with Resurgence, aw. I was going to not move, and if I got hit by it. Yeah, I'll catch it. Hey! Throw another one. I won't move. Oh, fuck. She's just going to throw it at me. Oh, damn. I wanted to get hit by another. Oh, shit. Aw, she didn't go for it. Damn it. Yeah, I don't understand the hacking issue either. I think that just boils down to, like, not big indie studio, right? But the clean shirt and pants. The preppy outfit, right? I always forget that the sunshades comes from the preppy outfit. Thoughts on the update? I'm liking it more this week. I was really salty about it last week.
Guess I'm off.
Admittedly, I didn't want to complain about it, but I was definitely annoyed. But it looks like I was wrong on what I was really selfishly annoyed with. The thing I was most annoyed with, and the thing was I was really looking forward to this, right? Was killer queue times being faster. Because so many people were saying they were going to not play killer. And I was like, hey, killer queue times are going to be faster. But then when they backed off of everything, I'm still annoyed they didn't fix like 1/100th of the bugs in the game on a health issue or on a health update. Well, Huntress won this game too, by the way. I know this hot take, but I gotta point this out already. Yeah, everybody hooked and somebody hooked once. Playing nice. I usually think if you get everybody hooked once already, you won. But if you don't have to get it in order. But if you already get 5 hooks, then you've already won anyway, even if you didn't get everybody hooked in order or anything like that. But sorry, I had to make sure I point this out. It doesn't matter to me if all of us get out. We lost this game. But looks like I was wrong though, because I've been keeping a close eye on killer queue times, and they do look better than before actually. Because I was really annoyed at first. I was expecting survivor queue times to be really long and killer queue times to be extremely short. And like last week during the update, killer queue times got longer, and I was like, didn't killers just get nerfed a little bit? So I was kind of in an annoyed mood, but I've been looking at it, and it doesn't look like that's had long-term effect, really. Because I have only been spending my blood points on killer. I might start this in the holiday event, but I really want to what I do when it's not open lobby days, so like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, just to ease into playing more killer, especially more Springtrap, because he's the one that has my blood points, so I can keep getting double blood points while spending on my other killers, since he's already P100. They were on controller, good shit. I wanted to get hit by another orbital. I was like, I won't move. Oh, 10 Ass City. They brought back the city of 10 asses.
Full moon night.
Good shit. All right, you play Steve with this, but with the shades. Oh, the shades is from this outfit. Okay, it's not the same outfit. Like this. There you go. It's funny though when you want to write Giga Chat on their profile. I usually try to write Giga Chat on people's profiles if they're playing nice, whether we got absolutely annihilated or that thing that I was just saying where in my head they already won. Like they were playing nice and they got everybody hooked once. But we got all the gens and they only got 4 hooks. I'm like, they went out of their way multiple times to get everybody hooked once, you know? Hey. Wish they were getting done faster. That's true. I should have edited more today. I didn't edit much on the weekend. I was like, it's a holiday weekend. I should have at least put a short out or something. You say you want to be a full-time content creator and you can't even put one short out a week. That one is me being lazy. I am lazy as fuck with shorts. You could probably put out a short out every single day. Oh my god, Patti LaBelle. Oh yeah, I forgot there would be new skins coming. We got Lace Spirit. Oh fuck! What the fuck? She's like completely invisible. What the f- It was actually scary. Look at that. It's terrifying. This is like one of the only times I've ever seen actually a killer hacker. I literally feel like I can count on one hand how many times I've seen a killer hacking. It's always survivors. Well, this shit's fucking funny. I'll be honest, when I'm playing killer and survivors, it's funny too, unless they hold me hostage. But even then, I just sit there and listen to music. Oh, fire! Oh, fuck! No! Dude, it is horrifying. This is like an actual spirit. But it's kind of awesome. I know this is like completely like unfair, balance-wise, but it's kind of awesome how terrifying this is. I'm sorry, Union. Or it could be Ryulan, maybe? I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. Do they survive it? No, they're not going to. Oh, nobody can Kobe. I was like, maybe they can Kobe. Nope. Damn it. That does not count as the Steve game. I'm playing another Steve. Ryulan, if you want. Well, I was going to say this time, but I want to try to keep moving on. But on Wednesdays and Fridays, we always do open lobbies. Oh my god, I'm the one that got a warning. Suspicious behavior was detected during the previous match. Please be advised that repeated suspicious behaviors, such as intentionally getting killed, may result in loss of a grade. So it thinks that I was being the poor sport and trying to go next. Because my score was so low. Oh my god, that's funny. It happens every time. I like never get. That's the thing. I play Survivor. I like almost never get. Oh yeah. I guess other people get more killer hackers than I do. I think that shit's funny. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I probably should have reported. But they probably all reported as well. You know. To be fair. Like I ain't no switch. Ain't no snitch. That's not the problem. But I'm so used to not reporting people, specifically when they are holding me only hostage. Like, not a hacker, you know what I mean? But like when it's a killer just targeting you with like nurse or something like that, and just not letting you bleed out. Well, now you can actually abandon when that's happening, when they keep slugging you over and over, but picking you back up and not letting you bleed out. Now you can actually abandon, I think. But whenever that would happen, when I started reporting them, but actually reporting them takes too long. You have to like have video evidence, which you do have, but I never remember my behavior password. I always have to reset it, go through all that, then I have to upload it. Then the first time uploading it doesn't have to work. Then I have to copy paste the message for the second upload. You know what I mean? And it's always just like, okay, this is just a pain in the ass. So I've been making jokes since then, being like I guess if they're holding somebody else hostage, they'll get in trouble for it anyway, and you know, justice will get served. And if they're targeting me, then you know, rent's expensive. Might as well live rent free somewhere else. You know, but that type of match isn't that type of they're targeting me. That was just funny. Like the sad thing is I'm like, that actually, like, well, I would get punished if that happened multiple times. But I'm like, the sad thing is though, is that was fun to play against though. It was terrifying. And this you can hear the killer, but you don't see shit. You're just like, what? I felt like a complete noob all over again. That was fun. But that's the sad thing though, is you would get in trouble if that kept happening. Or are you trying to stealth and then they caught you in the corner? I'm not gonna lie, I have mixed feelings on that. I agree. And I thought they made it so now if you get 3 crows, you can like run through them. You have to wait till 3 crows or something. I think it's a limited amount of time. They did change it a little bit, but I did think it was also kind of funny because I've had somebody do that to me as well, but I just got killed by endgame collapse and all of the 3 other survivors made it out because the huntress well, it wasn't a huntress, but I just said huntress because I was thinking about your huntress. But what was it? I feel like it was like a legion or something. But I kind of thought it was funny because all 3 other survivors got out. So I was like, technically, this is a good thing, you know? Oh my god, I ran him. Damn it. I'll make it not. I wonder if. Yes! Yes! Don't drop down the hole. Don't drop down the hole. Yay! Hey, Laurentia! I'm sorry my alert box isn't working. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Oh, damn. Damn. I will not make this. Yay! I think it's going M2 only. Makes me want to stay here, though. Oh, damn. Dude, this skin is so nasty. Is this the nastiest skin in all of DBD? High compliments type of nasty. This is truly horrifying. It's like painful to look at. Yeah, it looks like he's like wearing like a garment that's going down. That's like his skin that's been ripped off. And what he's like standing there with is like his muscle. You see the hands down there? That's like, ugh. Oh, fuck. Oh, of course. One time you really want to get hit by it. I'm gonna put in the basement over here, though. I'll go around this way. Aw. Yeah, I'm gonna get put in basement. I wanted him to blindly go at the pallet. It did not work. Oh, I thought for sure he'd put me in the basement. Man. Leave me on the hook. Don't unhook me. Do gens instead. I made the video. Obviously not everybody's gonna see the video, but I point this out Because then people will be like, I was capitalizing on these survivors' mistakes. And you're like, they can't read my mind or hear me. Although I should be the one getting healed here, to be fair. I don't know what is going on. But that is why I was just saying, don't unhook me, don't do this and that. And then the killer's like, I was just capitalizing on the survivor's mistakes. And you're like it wasn't literally a bunch of solo queues. Yeah. That was the first good play he made the whole game. And then he's going to get the easy win, right? And then complain that it's survivor-sided, the first Swift he runs into. But I always think that's funny. We've gotten one total killer not played just like this today. But that's the thing. They don't know how to use their power yet. He had one total M2 the entire game. And if we were on communications, all those gens would be done already. Because I could have told them both times, don't unhook me, sit on the gen. But then the killers on their win streaks be like, no, I was just capitalizing on those survivor mistakes. Like they aren't literally just pub stomping solo queues. Gotta say it like it is. And then the first Swift they run into, right? Dang, this is so survivor-sided, it's unfair. You're like, oh, you're definitely not in the wrong MMR because you just M1 tunneled the first survivor on a bunch of solo queues, huh? There's no way you made it to the highest MMR without knowing how to actually use the power, right? Just taking easy wins. Tell me if I didn't know which one, though. Oh, yeah, the alert box. The weird thing was, I think it was working in the very beginning, because Northy BR subscribed and Iron Hardy followed. But I don't know if I was looking at it when it happened, or if it actually heard it. That was the problem. I must be on an ad right now. We are on an ad. I still haven't found an extension that lets me see foreign ads yet. I try to have it timed up with Nightbot, but I don't think it adds up completely. It's like a few minutes off. I don't know when the ads run on YouTube. Hey, we got this map already today. Must be on the boosted thing. Wasn't Saloon supposed to be unboosted? Remember they said it was gonna... What were the 5 maps? It was gonna be RPD, RPD. 2 different ones counted as 2 different... I thought that was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Is it Lethal Pursuer? Because I would have gotten hit if it was Lethal Pursuer, right? Problem is, how do I split off from Fung without giving away Nurse a free hit? So is this an add-on or is this a perk? I'm starting to pay attention to this for killers. Because she had the tear radius and then she hit Fung and then there's no tear radius now. But it's not oblivious, because I'm not oblivious, so it's undetectable. And now the tear radius is back. Excuse me. Excuse me. There's a setting on OBS. Oh fuck. Yeah, it's an ad. This has to be an add-on, right? a nurse add-on is that if you get a blank hit, you get undetectable. Or is it a perk? Because I really am very ignorant when it comes to perks. Unfortunately. It's one of the reasons I wanted to start easing into it. We played one game with perks today on Survivor. Yeah, but that's the thing. I think that means I have to have Twitch's stream manager open as a window from Chrome. That's the way I have YouTube's chat as a pop-out chat from the creator dashboard version of chat, to be fair. It's not just the YouTube stream page pop-out, but that is what I do. I open it up, and then use pop-out chat. I don't like combining the two. YouTube and Twitch into one. I like them having in two different places. Personally. That's just personal. Well, I guess not personal, but you know what I mean. Personal preference. There we go. Like, I want to use the word personal. Hold W here. He had a wee goal. Oh, shit. I'm almost out of space. Oh, God. I pretty much am out of real estate. I have some rocks to play with. Yay! That outer map shit. This is why I like playing against Nurse, though. It's the only killer in a game where this shit actually helps. And make it all the way across. It was 2 blinks. So you make it to this rock. Save, make coral. Can I make it back across? Because that shit has all the good stuff. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck. What's up, Mr. Math? Putting time to come in. Yeah, right. So, who was it the other day when we were playing Clone Hero? Oh, fuck. We were playing Clone Hero at the end of the day, and they told me that. The way it said fuck sounded different on Guitar Hero than DBD. I was like, all my fucks on Guitar Hero probably sound the same because you only got yourself to blame whenever anything goes wrong ever. You messed up, you know? Damn it. We're going to end up going right back to the same shit. Stuck in this corner all game. Hey, she went somewhere else. Hey, we did. Wait, maybe not. Stay aware. Face plant. Yeah, on somebody else. I wish Nurse wasn't bugged. Man, there's so many killers I can't wait to play. Because I just want to mess around on them for a long time. I don't like playing to win on killer until I'm like confident enough in my power as if I would be like Nemesis. I'm very confident with Nemesis. And Doctor, really. But Doctor I fuck around on. Doctor's stuck in low MMR. The lowest MMR, because I was letting survivors go on purpose. Back in the paid for this era, if anyone remembers that. Doctor was pointless. That was before Doctor got buffed too. And that's why I was maining, and I went back to Nemesis, and I just started letting survivors go on Doctor. But then they buffed Doctor and got rid of paid. They didn't get rid of paid for this, but they nerfed it. If you didn't play when made for this came around, the reason I call it paid for this is you got that 3% haste every time you were injured. You didn't have to be in deep wound state. It's just if you were injured, you were 3% faster. So Doctor was terrible to play. Especially when Alien came out, because Ultimate Weapon was stronger too. It was like, what was it? If you open a locker and you walked around for 45 seconds, the survivors would scream and you would see their aura for 4 seconds. I'm like, that's just a much better, more often version of static blasts of Doctor, besides the little bit of slowdown he gets once every like 3 static blasts or whatever. So I just started letting survivors go, but my Doctor got stuck down there because I wanted to sort of work my way back up to normal MMR. But even like going out of your way to 12 hook on those survivors a lot of time feels unfair because they're so new. I was just like, whatever, I'll just let them be down there. Ooga booga. Oh, I was thinking unga bunga. Damn, we got some screen tearing. Oh, that be. I got a founder's badge in Epi's chat. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. This is Bade. Oh, it is not as Bade. This nurse was going out of her way to get everybody once too. What the fuck? Healing me. Should leave to give him a chance at hash. No! We're gonna be able to take the hit though. Hopefully nurse doesn't know we're here. In the basement. I don't give a shit. I'll try. No! Damn it, it was worth a try. It's always more fun trying because you never know. I should have ran to the other side though. But oddly enough, when I was thinking run to the other side, I was like, but then I might not have time to get him off. Like taking the extra time, but backfired anyway. They say hindsight is 20/20. Yeah, the super slow walk that you can only do on controller. It proves that controller's OP. Plus, that nurse deserved to win anyway, because they're going out of their way to get everybody hooked once. Hey, we were talking about this song last week. We were talking about different words for weed, and one of the words we were saying was loud. And someone asked where the term loud came from, and I was talking about this song. I was like, the first time I heard it was this song. It says, neighbors knocking on the door, asking, can we turn it down? I said, ain't no music on. She said, nah, that weed is loud. It's not the, I think it's the second verse, though, right? Get me some early in the morning. I'm waking, baking, draking, contemplating. Ain't no such thing as Satan. Evil is what you make it. With that burning bush. Burning Kush. On the door. This, can't we turn it down? I said, ain't no music on. She said, nah, that weed is loud. It's the first verse. I thought it was the second verse. I was wrong. Damn. Haven't listened to the song in long enough. Or recent enough. Need to hear it more often. Perks again. Put on perks. I'm crutching already. Yeah, exactly. You have to buy a controller. That proves it's pay to win. That's tragic. Thanks for the follow, mate. See, I got that alert box. That's a different alert box, though. That's my Twitch alert box. But also, what's up, Deontay? Sorry, I missed what Deontay getting here. World troubled in a world of trouble, scared to have a kid walk this earth. This is a great song. Whiskey bottles on the sinks and floors. Every day just find things a chore. I missed a dream with no exit doors. Oh, oh, oh. Challenges? What do you mean by challenge? I can play any song confidently. Although there's some songs I hate to play without at least a warm-up. Because I could still play them. By most people's standards, I could play them well, probably. But by my own standards, without a warm-up song, it's like, this is fucking terrible. I was pretty sweaty at Guitar Hero, though. Pretty sweaty. I just like Guitar Hero as a way to listen to music. It was so much fun the other day. What day was that? Where we played Blackwater Park and Ghost of Perdition back to back. Those are like two 12-minute long songs by Opeth. I was like barely... That was one of the only times where I'm like not even thinking about how much I'm missing or not. I was just sitting there like listening to the music. Even though that shit's really hard too, but... Hey, thanks, Tragic. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing... I should have had a video come out today, but I was doing too much family stuff this weekend. But I'm aiming to have like a single tile guide or some type of fun video out like every other week. A short every weekend. And once I get along, and then I'm gonna work on the longer guides passively during all that. Oh shit. Yeah. Thought I fucked up for a second. Wanted to take that hit to help her away from the Z-wall. We did it though, I didn't fuck it up. I was fucking nervous. See how quiet I got? It's the only thing this whole game makes me nervous. I'm the worst body blocker in the fucking world. It's terrible how bad I am. Gonna make a compilation on that one day. That's what I'm talking about. On videos that you could put out. It's just gonna be like a... I've heard things people talk about make them nervous while playing DVD. Here's mine. Here's all my most cringe moments. Cringe body block attempts. So I want to use this med kit. At the speed of light. Who's it by? Because the songs that I have, besides Opeth songs, those are the only ones that I went and downloaded. Besides, were just all the songs that was on Guitar Hero, like 1 through 5, I think, and Rock Band 1 through 4. And all its DLC and shit like that, you know. But that's the sad thing is sometimes people ask me like, play this song by this band, and I have like a bunch of songs by that band, but it's not. I don't have that song. And I'm like, I guess it wasn't on any of those games. Guitar Hero 1 through 5 or Rock Band 1 through 4. I should go looking for Bowser Shredder. Damn. I was gonna jump into that. These gens are fucking flying. So then I feel bad. Then you put on perks and all of a sudden gens are flying. Alright. He's gonna have to trade. But I'll be able to sit on this. This would be one of those ones where somebody would get mad at tunneling here. They haven't played Killer. Or haven't played Killer to win, I should say. Because games like this will happen to me. But I'm not running 4 slowdowns and I don't really give a shit. And a lot of times I'm like going power only, trying to improve with the power. This one's the gen just fucking flew, but sometimes I'm just like missing over and over and over and over and over and over with my power. Because that's usually how I learn Killers. I just like to go power only. Hey, at least we did it. Let's go. Hey, it's all endgame build. So you know he's gonna have Noed. Or not Noed. He doesn't know Noed, obviously. You know he's gonna have a Blood Warden. Hey, they can all see because I'm running Kindred. Let's go. Come back to me, Dracula. So I might show them your aura. Yay! So look how much Kindred value we're getting just by sitting on the hook. This is how easy Survivor is. I am helping the team by being on the hook. And then they could know they could go pick up safely in the basement and shit like that. They could get healed. They got the gen done. Or the totem done. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Speed. Hey, what's up, Tag? Yeah, me too. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Good shit. I feel like that was all because of Kindred value, though, right? Kindred helps so much, it's like insane. But I'm making notes of this because I'm now when I use, because a lot of times if somebody wants me to play another survivor, I end up playing another survivor anyway, and I can't use perks on other survivors. But I'm making note when you get like huge value off of these 4 because they're all common perks, specifically for solo queue, right? Like the same thing would happen without if we were 4 of us on communications, but you know what I mean. I kind of wanted to see Blood Warden though. Where's that? I was bamboozled. Dang it. Oh, I was hoping it was endgame build. Dang it.
How did I end up here?
This build is so strong for solo queue. And it's completely free. I mean, the game isn't free, but you know what I mean. You could buy the game, not level up any other survivor, level up one survivor 30 blood web levels, P0 blood web level 30, and have this whole build. Hey, back by Guitar Hero. Yeah, I'll be on for like another hour. Then the Pistons are playing the Hawks. Hoping they play good. Or play well, right? You do good and you play well. Oh yeah, you can do well. But doing good is like doing something that is good, and doing well is like, yeah. How's he doing with that team he got traded to? He's doing well. Holy shit. I need to fix my alert box. I know it's definitely something up with it. I'll fix that after the stream today. What's up, Nibon? That's funny shit. You know what's funny? There was a bar called the Dutch Fred that was on the street I worked on, 47th Street. Oh shit. And I got punched in the face there by these people that were already drunk and not getting served. And they were mad that they weren't getting... I didn't even work there, but they punched me in the face. And when I came in the bar the next day, because I went there after my shift was over, and there was a bunch of us there. That's why it was like hilarious. Like, what the fuck are these guys doing? But the next day I came back in, and they were all treating me and making like Chuck Norris jokes, like I was some killer that was like, that took out a whole tidal wave of like angry people at the bar by myself. When really I just got like sucker punched by some drunk guy. All I said to them was go back to their side of the bar and sit down, because they were already not getting served. Then we all came in and we were talking to the bartenders, but they were too drunk. They weren't getting served, and they were at the end of the bar near the door, and we came in. What is it? I was like, hopefully that's not a throw. Well, that was 2. So do I make it anywhere? I forgot. New pallet density. There's literally just nothing to loop. Hey. Oh, fuck. Hey, we got it. That was pretty much... Hey, there was the one pallet we were looking for. Alright, so we came in. This was the day after Christmas. And there was literally 5 of us. One of them wasn't even worked with us. Who worked next door because we worked at Hotel Edison and Friedman's. It was me, Sebastian, Ishmael, and Alex. Alex was the bar back. Me, Sebastian, and Ishmael were all bartenders. Usually only had 2, but it was a holiday season, so we had 3. And then Angel was the bartender next door at the W Hotel, or one of the bartenders, I should say. And we all walked in, and they were already like sitting there looking mad, and we didn't like really notice them at first. We came. I can show you this bar actually if you remind me. I can show you what the bar looked like because it makes more sense when I'm like pointing out where it all happened and shit. But we were sitting there, and they weren't even like doing anything. We were already there for like 15 minutes, but they weren't being served, and they hadn't left yet. And we were already sitting there with our drinks, and the bartenders were talking to us. And because we were friends, we went there a lot. We worked on the same street, and they came to our place. We went to their place, like, you know. So we were sitting there. Basilio, who was working that night specifically. And they came over, and they wanted to yell at the bartenders that were talking to us, but the bartenders told them to go back to that. They said they're like, we'll be with you in a second. But they leaned over to like interrupt and yell at them. And when they leaned over, they spilt mine and Sebastian's drinks. And we were like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I was like, yo. I was like, go back. Yeah, I was like, just listen to him. Go back to that side of the bar and sit down. He'll be with you in a second. And they didn't say anything. They went back to the side of the bar and sat down. And this was 2 guys and 2 girls. And then we're just sitting there, same thing. It's like a half hour goes by. So like we weren't even thinking about them like even existing anymore. And all of a sudden I'm just sitting there in the middle, and I get a tap on the shoulder, and I turn, and it's one of the girls punches me in the face. And I just stand off the bar stool, and I was like, if you weren't a girl, you'd be on the fucking floor right now. And right when I say that, her man punches me in the face. And before I could even like return fire, all 4 guys I'm with tackle this guy to the floor. And then I'm looking in the mirror, because before I could even do anything, they're already like taking care of this shit. And I'm like, huh. This is why I think it's funny if I could show you guys, because they have mirrors there. And I look in the mirror, and I'm like, I got all my teeth, right? And I was like, I had all my teeth. I'm like, hey, I got all my teeth. And now they're getting extra mad that I'm smiling. He thinks it's funny. Please hit me now. Bruh. Good thing I had so much counterplay this game, didn't I? I am hindered. I literally did not get a chance. Such a survivor-sided game we play, isn't it? What a survivor-sided map and game we play. There was definitely so much counterplay that I skill issued, right? So much that I skill issued there. It definitely wasn't no other possible tile I had to loop. Not at all. I was just bad and should have played better. Not like I literally have been stuck in this corner since the start and not been able to leave and get anything to cleanse myself with, to the point where I was both exposed and hindered. No way, I was just playing bad, right? I was just playing bad.
Hope that hook isn't rusty.
Here he comes back. Here's all my counterplay right here. This palette. That's my counterplay now. Hey, he didn't come this way. Maybe I will be able to get 1 spray off the entire game. Oh, but funny thing about that night, too. Oh, fuck. I ran too, sir. That was skill issued hard. This is bad. I saw him coming back, and I wanted to get as much space as possible, and now I'm fucking up. No, I'm never going to be able to get healed. I can't. Or get the thing off. Oh. Good thing there is so much counterplay at this already thrown pallet tile. Isn't this such a survivor-sided game? Oh, are you still getting outplayed here, bud? Let me run this way. Aww. Did you get outplayed? Aww. Maybe you should have picked a weaker tile to chase at. Aww. Look at all my options. Isn't this just the most survivor-sided game you've seen? I literally couldn't make it to the other tile. What a survivor-sided game we play, isn't it? Damn, killers have it so hard, don't they? Is palette change that bad? Believe your eyes. Don't let my online talking head ruin it for you. You just got to believe what you see. Looked pretty strong to me. Didn't it look strong to you? I'm just a bad player and couldn't maximize the very godlike RNG we are given. Don't believe your lying eyes. Believe me telling you that it's actually super strong and I'm just bad.
This place.
Oh, wait. Let me show you that bar.
From
1 second.
bars.
This bar is hilarious. But funny thing is the Mean Fiddler's on the same street. I can show you the bar. Actually, my picture when I end stream when I'm like this on New Year's Eve is I can show you that place. That's on the same street. This is how I met. Hey, that's Basilio. I said Basilio. Well, it's a video, I suppose. Yeah, that's Basilio. There's a few people that work there, obviously, but that's Basilio. He worked at the Rum House too, which was next door to where I was working at. He might have been back at the Rum House at first though, because I remember seeing him become bartender and then he moved to there. But where can I get a picture of the bar? Here we go. All right, how do I make this bigger? Oh, I just want like a pic. I want a picture of the. I just want to make this picture bigger. I guess this picture works too. God damn it. Why can't I get a fucking picture? But anyways, you see the mirrors over here. We were like down here. This is the edge of the bar where they were, the four of them at this edge, because this is close to the like here, right here is the edge of the bar right here. So this is what I mean by they were the closest to this area right here. And then we walked in and we were just in here in the middle, like over way in the middle where the bar setup is with the garnishes. We were sitting right here and they were already not being served over here. But then they pushed over to here, we're right here, and they spilt our drinks. And that's when I told them go back to their side and sit down. The bartender would be here in a second. And then we sat there like half an hour later and that's when they came back and punched me in the face. And then the other guy punched me in the face. And then they tackled him to the floor. And then they called security, which is funny because they were getting mad saying that I was laughing. Like that was going to get me thrown out because I was laughing. I thought it was hilarious. Because the first thing, when I looked in the mirror, the first thing I thought of, because I just watched Home Alone, and I was like, do I owe my teeth? And I was thinking, I was like, if I lost a tooth, they're buying me a gold tooth. Because I just watched Home Alone too. And that was literally why I went to the mirrors on the side. I was like, wait. I was like, I got my teeth, right? That was a good time. Aw, this window's not here. Neither is this window. We got terrible RNG. Oh, that sucks. We got the worst RNG, bro. Dude, no pallets either. We got lucky there. You're gonna cut me off yet? Dude, we didn't see a single pallet. Look at that. We literally ran how much? There was not one. We ran the very first pallet and we got the worst version of the long room. We ran how many rooms and there was not a single pallet even in the hallway. Usually you get one like there on the other spot and it wasn't even there. And even this, you can't even use because it's closed. It's like, bruh, this is terrible. But those killers have it so hard, don't they? Don't believe your lying eyes. Oh my god, bro. Look at all these pallets I got. Isn't this so strong for Survivor? Oh my god, now I'm gonna face plant. We got too many gens done for this killer too. This killer totally has to tunnel. Although I kind of hope he does. I don't know if I make this. He fucked up. Damn it! Yeah, killers have it so hard, don't they? They literally had no pallets on the very first chase, just a ton on the very first hook. Don't killers have it so hard? A bunch of solo queues, too. Don't these killers just have it so hard? When they unhooked me 10 seconds into my hook phase, those killers have it so hard, don't they? Yeah, you can't believe your lion eyes. You gotta believe those tiger eyes. They're way more reliable. Don't believe my talking head saying that this is super strong. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it looks like there was so many options I had? This killer definitely isn't going to whine the first swift they run into when I'm very clearly getting tunneled, and they're just going to unhook me in the basement with 60 seconds left on my timer.
Hope that hook isn't rusted.
Bruh. You gotta take a hit, main. Or not, or just let the killer run right by you. Do you want to take a hit? What a survivor-sided game we play, isn't it? I'm not gonna make it, even with throwing a pallet. Yes, I will. That's hilarious. Maybe it's because this killer's fucking with the wrong one. You should have double backed. That survivor is still on the ground. Nobody has helped her. Wasn't there so much I did wrong there? What a skill issue I had. Wasn't that killer just capitalizing on those survivors' mistakes? What a survivor-sided game we play, right? That other survivor's still on the ground. Right? What a survivor-sided game we play. It's definitely not why killers get hundreds of wins in a row. Not at all, right? What a survivor-sided game we play.
Where am I?
It's definitely why 7 of the 8 killers we've played today has played the exact basic bitch way. Why? Because it's survivor-sided. It's definitely not why killers have gotten 7 easy wins on solo queues, right? No, it's just because it's that survivor-sided. That's solo queue, by the way. How many pallets did I even throw? Like 3? I threw good pallets, too. And we had people blocking. The worst part was, I depended on that. And I went the wrong way on that last one. Because I was like, hey, we have a teammate here ready to block. Nope. Yeah, these crybaby survivor mains. But cop it up just to another copy pasta baby bitch killer. Don't worry, they'll play against one Swift today and they'll go on the forums whining about how survivor-sided it was. Don't worry. Don't worry. You already know. The very first Swift they run into, this is so survivor-sided. Not like they're in the wrong MMR just tunneling for the very easy win when they're unhooking 10 seconds into the phase. Not at all. That killer was just capitalizing on the survivor's mistakes, weren't they? I wish I could believe that when I played killer. I wouldn't even get bored. Didn't matter, Super Soaker. I played Comp Drop. We ran the killer for over 2 minutes, just by herself with no help. We had one person help. And then what happened to them? They sat there on the ground for the next 60 seconds. That's what people tell you, right? You're supposed to body block. What happened to her? How long did she sit on the ground? She probably got hooked after I got moried. But it's definitely just capitalizing on survivors' mistakes, right? But don't worry. If they get their way, the killer queue times will catch up.
Okay.
And they'll realize just how hard it is to
Let's
get people
try
to
stick together.
sit on generators and run in circles.
Because it can always just release a really strong killer like Spider-Man and have killer queue time suck for 8 straight months, right? Seems like a pretty easy fix, but what do you do when the survivors stop playing? We'll see. We shall see. No, I don't think Crusher's broken. Honestly, I didn't think she was terrible when she came out. Like, the power-wise, I just thought she got her power, like, too often. The worst part is, we've been the victim, like, 4 times already today when I made that video called the big... I know, obviously, not everyone's going to see my video, but I specifically made the video. The biggest mistake survivors make, especially in solo queue. But that's why I think it's funny when killers will try to be telling people, no, I was just capitalizing on the survivors' mistakes. But then they go whine. The very first time a few gens get done, this is a Swift! Aw, did you get a fair matchup for once? Not this killer, but... But that's because they don't know how to play against a Swift. They just know how to bag on easy solo queues. You have that. You do have the strongest add-on in the game. Look at that. Damn it. I forgot. I can't duck that. It does both things. Isn't that such a balanced add-on? Definitely not too strong. Now use your hand. Oh, you didn't. You never see Vecna's using this add-on. Definitely not every single game. You know how long that blocks the window for, by the way? That blocks the window for 45 seconds. And they don't have to fly all the way through it either. They can just fly next to it, touch it, and go out. Not even have to go through it. Blocked for 45 seconds. Isn't that so survivor-sided? So much counterplay that allows for, am I right? What a survivor-sided game this is. Those killers have it so hard being able to fly halfway through a window and block her for 45 straight seconds, right? They just have it so hard. Oh my god. I can't, like, stop laughing about it. This shit's hilarious. I just couldn't believe how much whining we've seen this whole year. Oh, when you play against Vecna, they're running this add-on. I guess has to wait for it to come back, then catch up and block whatever window I got hit into. And look at that. Completely zoned out. Wasn't that such a survivor-sided hit? That add-on literally does both things? Where he gets to fly and break a window for 45 seconds while also being able to make those skulls undodgeable. See, 45 seconds now. Isn't that so survivor-sided? And then he could block this. So there's no point in throwing it. This one too. And he already has the undodgeable skulls back. Isn't this so survivor-sided? What a survivor-sided game. Wasn't there so much I could do? I just skill-issued so hard, didn't I? What a survivor-sided game. I did line up and go between the skulls, but it zoned me out for a free hit anyway. And then he flew through it, so it blocked. Then I ran up to this, which he would have blocked, and then I went to the other one where I couldn't loop because he had the undodgeable skulls. Super survivor-sided, isn't it? All those plays that had no counterplay whatsoever. Those killers have it so hard. Those poor killers. That's the same add-on, by the way. That is one add-on that has no drawbacks. Meanwhile, what are Nemesis's add-ons like? Where Vecna gets one where he can fly through a window and block it for 45 seconds, plus make skulls you can't duck underneath. What's the drawback of that add-on exactly? Wait, there's none? Dang, this is survivor-sided. I'm gonna be a dick about this for a while. I love talking trash, but I've heard so much whining from killers this year. I loved making fun of survivors for years past, because survivors, they still whine. But this was the year I realized that killers are indeed Dead by Daylight players as well. They weren't any different. Here comes the unblockable vault. So if I loop this, I get hit by skulls. If I loop literally any pallet, I will get hit by the undodgeable skulls. If I loop anything with a window... Oh shit. If I loop anything with a window, he can just fly through it, and it's blocked for 45 seconds. Why am I using perks? I don't know. Let's take that when people ask me about the state of the game right now. Well, I'm using perks again. Although it's funny, even when having Kindred on, it doesn't stop the survivors from still unhooking you 10 seconds into your hook phase when they know for a fact you are getting tunneled. It's funny how that still doesn't stop that from happening. He's gonna come back here, I thought. I do think this is the strongest add-on in the entire game. On any killer. That's why you see it so often. It's like every Vecna you see is running this shit. You're more shocked when they don't have it. Hey, what's up, Special K? Yeah, Steampunk, you know what's funny is they can fly through multiple windows and block multiple windows. That's the funniest part, too. It doesn't even work like BAM. It's even stronger than that, because BAM can't block multiple windows either. This is bad. I keep forgetting. Use the skulls. I got lucky, because it's literally RNG when they shoot it through the things. Well, you just skill a shooter. You're like, you can't see them coming and you can't duck underneath. I'm staying on business, though. I always tell it how it is. Whether I like to be a sarcastic dick about it, though. But that's when it's fun to be, because it's fucking video games. In real life, you don't want to be. In real life, you want to be the bigger person. Especially at work, you have to be the bigger person, no matter how dumb they're treating you. But we're playing video games now. This ain't real life. Oh, shit.
Yeah, Giga Chad Vecna, though. That is 12 hooking. As I whined about this add-on from start to finish. Oh, shit. You know what's funny? This is the exact type of moment where you realize why Dredge needs more lockers. Is when you're playing against, This Is the End, or not This Is the End, what's the name of this? Friends Till the End, there we go. I feel like that is Dredge's biggest problem. You'll have, like, no lockers anywhere remotely close to any of the generators, and you're like... What's up, Chases? Base plant. What is going on? Why can't I see his aura? Oh, wiretap, right? So they had wiretap and what's it called? Last mine? Because we just saw him get stunned. $1K shards. I don't remember. How much did we get last time? I never really keep track of this stuff, I'll be honest. Most of the time when I play DB, I turn my brain off because it's a game where you can turn your brain off. Hey, Raven. I'm sorry there's no, alert. The alert is supposed to be me doing this. That's what the alert is supposed to do. Hey, Sons of Bar. Same thing. Thank you so much. I don't know what my alert box is. It's just my follows are working, but my follows go through Twitch, and my alert box goes through Streamlabs. So... I think I just have to do something with Streamlabs. This has happened before. Usually I just have to like re-sign into Streamlabs alert box or Streamlabs in general. No, dude, I blew it. We got annihilated this game though. But then getting everybody on Deathhook is more impressive than any of these other fucking killers we ran into today. Oh, it's an interesting build. It's like Friends Till the End, Trail of Torment. Ooh, what survivors do you want me to play? Raven and Zanzibar? Oh god, I am dying. Now I can run though. Maybe they can't though. I need to open this. Misjudged it. I was exposed, but I was like, hey, maybe they have this open by the time I get back there. Should have left. Yeah, I should have left. I should have left to give her a chance at hatch, but I was hoping I could go to try to body block. That was dumb. I should have left. I'd like robbed her of a chance of even getting hatch. That sucks. I'm sorry, mate. They were on controller. Leave it to the controller killer to be the most impressive one all day. What does that mean? P-E-L-A-O? Hey, thanks, Explodes. See right there, it's supposed to play that clip from Goon where he's like, what number you want to wear, son? 69! Take the number 69, it's hilarious! Wait, I'm supposed to play... See, Aurella is making more happy. It goes between Aurella and Steve, but I was just playing Aurella, so it feels cheap being like, I'll stay on Aurella, it makes me happy. You know. So Aurella's for Raven, right? And who for Zanzibar? Who does Zanzibar want me to play? It's Spanish. I could do... You can do that for the 69, though. Killer child. You know what's funny is it feels better now when you're talking trash. You're like, yeah, what now, kid? Like, I like saying it, but I was saying that since I was a kid, too. I've said that. Oh, my God. I say that in the fucking, don't I? In that Guitar Hero video that's like 17 years old. Because if you look up TatorHead, blindfolded Guitar Hero, there's like a 17-year-old video of me. Because I got Salt on Guitar Hero 3 online, and I thought it was hilarious. And I was like, I'll whoop this guy's ass with a blindfold on. I went to my sister, hey, Katie, can I borrow your flip camera? And I even say, like, at the end, I was like, I play kids on Xbox Live. This one here, I'll show you. Well, not that, what I'm doing. Right, now I can DVD. I'm so used to looking up these other things. Here we go, this is what I'm looking for.
Alright, this is me 5-starring the way it ends blindfolded, because...
Yeah. This is a hard song, too. Oh, shit, I should have readied up. I almost failed at the solo, too. The song is really fucking hard. But what did I say at the end, I think? I was like, I played kids blindfolded. I was talking trash.
That score would probably beat half of your scores. To be quite honest, not to sound mean or anything.
Yes, you were. It's trash talk. Trash
I
talk
played
is me.
kids
Stand up.
blindfolded over
You hear
Xbox
that?
Live.
I played kids.
Kids blindfolded. I played kids, but I played kids blindfolded over Xbox Live.
I played kids, but now it feels proper, right? Back then it feels like trash talk. Now when I say kids, it doesn't even feel like trash talk. Yeah, what's up, kid? Now it just feels like actual, because I'm fucking unk now. But I mean it as trash talk, but it's not even trash talk anymore. I'm like, yeah, kid, what up? I'm like, no, this actually feels right now. The sad thing is, you're like, not to sound mean or anything, and I'm like, oh, come on. Trash talk is mean. I think I was saying that just in case like, I ever showed it to my family members, you know. Like, okay, you know, not to sound mean or anything. It's like, come on. This would beat half of your scores. Come on. Trash talk is mean, but it's video games, so it doesn't matter. Same with sports, right? I always compare the two. You mean the nicest person in the world is not going to stop you from shouting, air ball, when they miss the whole rim. And they're on the other team. Obviously not your own team, but... Damn it. I knew it was fucking around me. It had to be. Go the other way. Yeah, they did. Let's go. Can I make it up to the fun room? Oh, the pig should be able to use this. Their power to shut this down, to be fair. It'd be fun to try, though. The fuck? Damn it. Hey, we make it. Alright, greet it. It left. What the fuck? Damn it. I wanted to show that we can make it. I have a few examples, but the best examples anyway. Because, like, it is RNG related, but a great majority of the time when you jump that, when they go that far around the table, even if they double back, you can still make it to something. I just like when they keep going, because then you can loop around the bottom and come back up top. I do have a video on that room already, though, to be fair. None of the rooms changed, actually, except this room. This is the only one that changed. Also, what's up, Jazz?
If it was their own team, come on, kid. Oh my god. You know what? What's like the worst non-offensive online term people call people nowadays? Because back in Halo 2 and Halo 3 days, we called kids bad kids. Shut up, BK? Like, you literally call BK, not because you were afraid of saying bad kid, but just because it was like another demeaning form. You're just a bad kid. Shut the fuck up. That's what I mean. It's not actually offensive. I'm like, is there any term like that online nowadays that people would say? But the problem is there's not much public chat anymore. So I don't feel like there's as much trash talk. Because there's so many other ways to not... Whereas like when Halo 2 came out, you had to be in public chat if you wanted to talk to your friends. You had to. If he is getting camped, he should just stay away so the camp bar goes up. He can unhook himself. But he's getting chased too close, and it's not going up. I should have probably healed first, actually. No, I shouldn't. I forgot. I'm used to having Kindred now, and now I'm like, wait. If I run into the pig, where do we take them? Whatever's back here. Probably. Oh, pig's in here. I'm gonna turn the corner into the pig. Yep. Should have ran to that pallet. Hey, chase me this way. I want to run this. Here. Damn it. Damn it. I was like, it's not ruined, is it? Nope. At least I don't know if it is. Oh, we know now. Sorry. I didn't know until I did. I feel like healing here is a bad idea, but if we go to run somewhere else, they'll just think I'm trying to go somewhere else. What are you doing? Oh. She knew better than I. Do 2 teammates have Kindred? Wow. It was funny because I'm used to having Kindred now, and I'm like, hey, that's Kindred. And I'm like, wait, no, it's not me. Because that's why earlier I was like, actually, I should have healed first. I have resilience. I'm like, no, I don't have resilience. That's why I like those perks too. It doesn't change how I play like at all. The only difference it changes is it helps me find gens faster and helps me know whether I should get the unhook or not. But it does help with the unhook speed once we get it. I don't know if sitting here is a good idea. Hey. Yep. I would love Kindred for base kit and solo queue, and I would also want Swifts to get nerfed. Because solo queue, I always make jokes, obviously, but solo queue is always going to be killer side no matter what you do. They all have Kindred, or is it the 2 of them? Yeah, they all have Kindred. Oh, he was on that thing I wanted to loop right there. But it would be a mistake to loop that right now. Alright, here we go.
Alright. Does he chase here? And if so, do we get a chance? Yes, here we go. No! I feel like even if they come from this way, I'm gonna blow it and still not be able to body block. Yeah, that's my thing. I feel like it's only... You only really stand a chance to solo queue if the killer's not playing mean. If the killer just decides to play mean, there's like nothing you can do about it. Even if you run the killer for a long time, you can run the killer for 5 minutes and one gen gets done. I think I just saw them all the way across over there. I think I did actually. They turned the corner right here. Chase me piggy. Yes! Damn it. I don't think I respected enough. Why do they have no red stain? Yes! Woo! I'm just gonna go up. Fuck it. I love this fucking one. Aw, they pushed me the other way. Go up the stairs, jump down. Yes! Holy lusty blood! Oh my god! Go the other way. Is it far enough? No, it wasn't. You had the add-on, you fucker. You fucker. Beast of Prey? What does Beast of Prey do? Yeah, I love that loop. It's like the only loop in the whole game I think is somewhat challenging mechanically. That's not like just a really hard running vault. I say that in that video about it. We're encountering ones with really hard running vaults. That one on the small boat on Pale Rose is fucking crazy. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Damn it. No, they didn't go. Damn it. I was hoping they'd go through that way. I don't know why they didn't crawl to the pallet. I was going to throw the pallet and pick them up and they were nowhere near it. Maybe I should have gone around to the other side. But that right there is what I mean, right? But when I say solo queue versus Swift, if you're on communicate, hey, crawl to the pallet so I can just throw it and pick you up. Nope. Earlier today, multiple times, don't unhook me. Obviously, they can't hear me. People end up yelling at teammates in, like in the post-game chat, and it's like they can't hear you. But I'm pointing it out now. Whenever shit like that happens, because killers like to be like, "Oh, I was so good. I was capitalizing on those survivors' mistakes." Like you're right, the mistake they had of just not being able to hear what I said or read my thoughts. What mistakes they made. But I'm just like everyone pretending this game's hard. It's easy on Survivor. It's easy on Killer. If you played any first-person shooter, that is 10 times harder than this game. The hardest version of this game.
That's why it's so much fun to play, because it's laid back and easy. But I ain't pretending it's hard. Ain't gonna make me do it. But the thing is like, not only do you get a lot of perks for that. Ooh. If this wasn't the last game, I'd play a killer game, actually. Yeah, fighting games too, I agree. Because it's so precise timing-wise. They have more aim in shooting games, but it's way more precise timing in fighting games. So it's like, which one's worse, you know? Or harder. I make people mad when I compare DBD to Pokemon. I'm like, yeah, it's mechanically easy. It's more about like winning or losing 50-50s. Like Pokemon, right? If they have a Tyranitar, you're like, I'm gonna swap to what was the name of that Pokemon? Corsola. Expecting them to swap to their Tyranitar. But then they don't swap to that Tyranitar and you swap to a Corsola and you just take a hit on your Corsola and you're like, oh, I was expecting them to swap to Tyranitar to get around my Mimikyu, you know, or something like that. And it looks genius when it works, right? And it looks terrible when it doesn't work. And you're like, I'll make the exact same play next time. But I understand there's more mechanically than just turn-based. So then I started playing, comparing it to poker, which same thing. It doesn't help the mechanical thing, but it's usually what I think of when I think of Survivor, at least. Killer's just hoping survivors make mistakes, but that's why solo queue, in my opinion, will always be killer-sided. Because how hard it is to make mistakes, right? When the mistakes are dependent on communication, you know? Is that a mistake, really? Or is this just solo queue, you know? But like when you're on Swift, you get way also Black Cat Astral thanks to follow mate. Sorry I missed that. My alert box is fucked. But what was I gonna say? Fuck. ADHD take over. Extreme. You know what's weird? Don't the same people win in rock paper scissors? A lot. Same with poker. That's why I always think it's a good comparison. Drama twerky. What's up, mate? In my eyes, I'm Mr. Solo Dolo. When will I ever learn from the words in my songs? Right, drama twerky. Easy, lol, 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 lol. Fuck, we only got time for one match. It's not Tuesday. I was like, I didn't get kicked out. Wait, who did Zanzibar want me to play? If Zanzibar's still here. And what was Beast of Prey do again? I can't remember. Wait, okay, untouchable for 40 seconds when you get Bloodlust. Interesting. That's probably it then. Hey, what's up, Black? Sorry, my alert box is broken. It's supposed to play the Space Jam freaking, come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. But I think I need to, like, re-sign into Streamlabs or something, because that's what my alert box goes through, even though I don't use Streamlabs. I used to, but it took up way too much, like, CPU usage. Cost in the last game. Want to hear my American Idol voice singing? What's the actual name of that song? Is that literally just called Space Jam? Welcome to the Space Jam. It's your chance. Do your dance on the Space Jam. Is that the name of the song? This is bad. It's like a staple of my childhood. I actually know the name of the song. But you're right. Like, if I had to guess, it'd probably just be Space Jam. It is, okay. Because I'm like, you know, when you're like trying to think, it can't be the name of the title of the movie. It's like, yep, it is, okay. Yeah, he's got a good get-up.
Oh, it's not open lobbies today. He caught us on the last game because his Pistons play today. If I'm wearing this big goofy John Cena chain, it's because the Pistons play today, and then I have a shorter stream. But they play at 7. So this might be the last game, unless this one's super quick where I can start another game before 7. Because basketball always starts a little bit late compared to, like, football. Football, they kick off, like, right when they're supposed to. Basketball's always, like, 12 minutes late. But that's my team. That's my team. They're doing so good this year. They're 16-4. This is what I feel like. The proud unk. I'm officially older than, like, the oldest player on the Pistons team, too. I didn't realize I was older than Tobias Harris. I'm, like, 6 months older than Tobias Harris, and they call him unk. He's, like, the veteran of the team. It's like, damn it. I already knew I was unk. I've been unk since I was 27. Like, actually unk. I have 2 nephews. Because remember somebody asked me when the unk age was, and I was like, for me, it's 27, but I'm not saying, you know. I was a younger sibling, too. Because I know people that were, like, aunts and uncles when they were, like, 2. Because they got siblings, like, 16 years older and shit like that, you know? Right? But it was one of those, like, literal definition, I am unk. Well, I was 26, actually. I was 26 for, like, 17 days. Because I have to think, my 2 nephews, one was February 4th, and the other one's April 2nd. And I keep thinking February 2nd and April 4th. It's not. It's February 4th and April 2nd. Because it's 2-4 and 4-2. That's why I get confused. I have to sit there and be like, what is this shit? Lethal Pursuer Blight. Never seen this before. I left. Kind of happy because I hate looping Shack. I like being first chase, but you know when something's just like available too much? Specifically when you play like the other side. That was the first thing I noticed, and this was years ago. It really started showing up in those looping guides too, because freaking, what was it? On Toba Landing, I only looped Shack 5 times out of like 200 games, and I was like, I need to loop Shack a little bit more. You get rusty at some point and start messing it up, and you're like, damn, now I need to run to Shack every time. But the thing is, it's when you start playing Killer more, and this was years ago, and I was like, all right, I'm going to get my Killer to Iridescent 1 for the first time. That was the first thing, and I was like, man, I got to chase Shack like 5 times a game. Then you start playing Survivor, and you're like, yeah, I don't want to loop at Shack. Loop somewhere else. But I know a lot of people use Shack as like a fun 1v1. Nothing wrong with it. They're just one of those, like, I can loop that anytime. So they brought back the Christmas sweaters, but they didn't. Did they bring back the holiday horror skins? I remember there were some other skins too that were like Christmas specific. Oh yeah, I should have been running perks. I forgot. Whoopsie. Technically, the Steve is for you, Zanzibar, because I forgot who you asked me to play. But if you remind me tomorrow, I can play who you want. This is a funny thing. I'm like, technically, I'll be running perks again, but I did think this would happen. Because I have like a 1 channel point redemption that's on cooldown for like half hour. So basically, like every other game, someone could make me play whatever Survivor. But none of my other Survivors have any perks on them. So I was like, I'll end up playing no perks a lot anyway. Probably still a majority of the time. Oh, you were the one. So Steve was for you. Because I was playing Arella, and I was like, Arella and Steve are my favorite, but if I was playing Arella and then I'm not going to be like, oh, I'll stay on Arella, this will just count. I'm like, no, I want to switch Survivor. That's like the whole fun of it. You know? But Arella's spoiling me because Arella's the one I had perks on. And it's not even the perks. The worst part is the med kit is what I like the most. Having 1 med kit in solo queue is so helpful. I always think of this is the worst, most painful solo queue scenario, but it does happen every now and then. Everyone's been through this in solo queue. When you have a survivor that's healthy and running like 15 meters in front of you, and you're injured, and you're just running behind them, and you're obviously yelling like, turn around. They can't hear you, obviously, and they can't see you, and you're not like in earshot for them to hear you behind them yet. And then like by the time You don't even catch up to them. You're just still chasing behind them, hoping they'll stop and turn around. And while you're chasing behind them, you end up running into the killer. And then the killer goes for you because you're the injured one. And you're like, I was just trying to get healed. Dang it. I think this will be the last game. Dude, proxy chat, I used to be completely against, and then somebody said they should allow proxy chat, but killers can be in it too. And I was like, yes, I agree with this. But that kind of would force me to play some games off stream. All it takes is like one person to see your streaming, run up to you, scream a slur or a handful of slurs, then like report your stream for you allowing racism or sexism or homophobia, you know, like whatever that they were screaming. They report you for, even though they were the one that did it. From my understanding, that like you literally can get suspended for that. And I'm like, they might have changed the rules, but I remember specifically a clip years ago. They were like, because it was like on Twitch perfect timing clips, basically. And his chat was trying to tell him to go into public chat, because public chat is funny a lot of time, but at the same time, he was trying to tell them, he's like, no, because he's like, if you go in and somebody says something bad, like, you're responsible for it. And he's like, okay. And they're like on the plane in PUBG, flying in. He's like, I'm going to try. And he unplugs, or he goes into public chat for like half a second, and some kid is like halfway through screaming already, and the first word you hear him say is the N-word. And he mutes it, and he's like, and we're banned. I don't know if he got banned or anything, because somebody has to report him for that as well. But that's why it sucks, because people actually watching the stream seeing that happen, no one's going to report him for that when they see, obviously, he just went into public chat and that happened. But that's what sucks, is if somebody knows you're streaming, then walks up to close enough to you, then says something themselves on purpose to get you banned. Like, I think you are responsible for that. But I think that rule was more for, like, if you are in... gonna be playing with communications. If you were gonna be playing on communications, I think that's more what it was for. What were we talking about? ADHD takeover. And safe to use words 20 years ago. I don't. Can you actually not get banned for saying R-E-T-A-R-D? I thought you could. I swear I see people saying that. But that was the first word that popped up in my head. Also, what's up, Big Bit? Oh shit. I should have jumped down a half a second earlier. I still say it. I don't say it, but I don't get too mad if other people do. I just tell them not to say it. Here's the thing, right? That's one of the examples I use if somebody comes in, or if somebody says something like, that's gay, right? Like, if I just call them a bunch of names and this fucking idiot and ban them and like, welcome back to 2002. And if I, like, the thing is, if I act like that, like, it's not gonna ever change, you know? And then they're gonna go in knowing that it'll piss somebody else off, and they'll go into somebody else's chat saying the exact same shit, you know? But if you're like, hey, like, we should not say that, you know? There's other things we can say for that. That's also what I mean by if somebody got banned, they really deserved it. I do not ban people lightly. But it's like the Monsieur Gustave thing, right? Plus, it's like intention. Like, a lot of times I know they're not trying as hard as they can to really hurt someone. They're just fucking around, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, there's better things we could say than that. So I guess R-E-T-A-R-D isn't really a sign of the times, I suppose, like gay would be. I don't really see that almost ever anymore. They're like, oh, that's gay. It's like, it has happened every now and then, though, like a few times this past year. But the same thing. It's just like, all right, we don't got to say that. Like, that doesn't have anything towards, like, negative connotations just by default. But that's the first one I think of as well, where if I just ban them and this fucking idiot, then they're gonna go on somebody else's stream on purpose and start saying it, you know? Hey, Giga Chad Blight though. Damn it. Called my bluff. I don't know if you've seen us go up top. Damn it! I thought I had it timed. Started running the second I see him go. I think I would make this. I think I do. I wanted to see. Yay! Didn't waste a pallet. This year I'm throwing more pallets. This game's already over. I was like, hey, it says tier killer. I want to see if I'm gonna do this shit here. I'm back to this side. Oh god, good shit. There's a gas plate. Yeah, gypped. Yeah, somebody told me, and I spelled it the same way you did. I didn't know that. I thought that's how it was spelled. Somebody told me that while I was streaming. That one's kind of ingrained. I don't think it's happened any type of recently, because I haven't like said it since. It's just been like when somebody tells you have to rework your brain. So every now and then you'll hear it when like the game you get cheated by. So like cheated by. That's what I started saying instead. But I didn't even know. I was spelling it J-I-P-P-E-D. Somebody had to tell me. They were like, yeah, it's actually like gypsy, like G-Y-P-E-D or something like that instead of ripped off. Yeah. But I wasn't even spelling it right. I hadn't even seen it written down. That was years ago too. This was back in like 2021 because I was talking about like, hey, if I can go out of my way like a teeny little bit, that's fine with me. To not hurt somebody's feelings and all I gotta do is like not say a word, that's fine with me. And that's when they told me, because they knew that I was saying that. Oh, fuck. But yeah, every now and then, you'll be sitting there, and I go to want to say cheated. Like, man, I got cheated! That will happen occasionally. I'm turning up this way. I don't think I make this. Oh, pal's down. Medium vault. Gonna make it all the way around for one last jump. One last go. I think it's blocked now, right? But now I am fooked. Yay, lucky as fuck. I'm gonna get hit here though. Yay! Extra lucky. Got leftover luck from Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'm getting lucky because the fucking corner there. Oh shit. No, we got it. Good shit. This is a good ass play. Is this the original one? Oh, he just has the regular hood on. Because you know that ice skin that he has right now, and it has the other head? I swear it didn't used to have that head. And this was like the prime skin or something like that, but I never see that the other head, I swear. I swear. That was a Giga Chad ass plate though, goddamn. He wasn't tunnel. Oh, I didn't see any tunnel. I was thinking this guy was Giga Chad actually. I've seen a lot of tunneling today, but I didn't think that was it. He had 3 hooks in a row. Giga Chad Blade.
Minus rep, decent blight, but was slugging and BMing at the end game of a 2v8. The funny thing is, I could totally picture that because in a 2v8, when you slug, if you picks up and hook somebody, like they're just gonna get right by an exit gate. So that's why you end up slugging more in the 2v8 near the end. I don't give a shit when I play killer. I just don't give a shit. Same when I play survivor. I like talking trash, even talking trash like I give a shit. But I think Dilligaff is in my tags. Like, do I look like I give a flying fuck? It's a fucking video game, you know. But oh, this song is nasty. But this is the end of the stream, though. Unfortunately, I gotta find someone to raid. Who shall we raid? Hey, Epi's live. We should raid Epi. Someone was in here from Epi earlier. As I go down the list. Oh, but I can raid Dr. Emerald. The nothing month. Yeah, I haven't raided Epidemic in a little bit. It's funny because I type his name wrong every now and then. I'll go to give him a shout out and I'll try to shout out Epidemi YT because that's what his name used to be. Epidemi YouTube, obviously. Yeah, this song is nasty. This is like the nastiest dubstep song I ever heard. It's not even long. It's like 3.5 minutes, but I highly suggest this if you haven't heard it with some headphones on. If you haven't, it's called Guided Relaxation Dub. It's the most aggressive song I've ever heard. It's awesome though. It develops all the way to the end. I'm gonna be live again tomorrow though, everybody. I'm doing not open lobbies. Open lobbies. If you haven't been here before, I stream Monday through Friday at 4:20 p.m. Eastern time, and it's at 4:20 for the exact reason you would exactly think, because I'm smoking a mix of these two. Oh yeah, this is my sativa. This is my hybrid actually, and then my indica. This is my indica. That's for later in the night actually, but it's funny. It looks like I smoke tons of weed, but I smoke like 6 grams a week, like. I just smoke little bits throughout a day. Like, it's funny, they gave me a pre-roll, right? And I'm like, I don't know when I'm going to smoke this pre-roll because I smoke less than what is in this pre-roll in a whole day. Because, like I said, I go through like 6 grams a week, so I'm smoking less than a gram a day. You know, usually like 1 day a week, I don't have to grind any weed because I just have enough left over. And that's what I mean. It's like usually 6 grams a week. But that's the funny thing, the amount of weed and shit I have, but it's just way cheaper if you buy more and then you make it last, right? So I'm going to have this shit till like next July. Everyone have an amazing night. I'll be live again tomorrow at 4:20 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday, and then open lobbies on Wednesday and Friday. So have an amazing night and take care of yourself. And happy late Thanksgiving, if I didn't get to tell you last week. We'll see you tomorrow.